Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. And today we'll be reviewing the Batmobile, the Penguin Chase. So this is based on the Batman movie which came out a few years ago. And after watching the first episode of the Penguin Show, I thought it'd be really fun to review this set. This set released in November 2021 in America and in January 2022 for the rest of the world. And it contains 392 pieces and retail for £24.99 or $29.99 and euros. And I really enjoyed the Batman movie, and I really do love these sets that were released for the film. Let's begin this review by taking a look at the minifigures for the set. We have the main character of the Batman. We have the Batman. And this was probably the most disappointing thing about this entire wave was this Batman minifigure. He has really nice torso and leg printing. However, I can see from the side his printing is on plain black legs, so he doesn't have dual molded boots, so it looks a little bit off from the side, and unfortunately he doesn't have arm printing. But that's to be expected of a DC set. It doesn't have the same budget as, like Star Wars and other themes. But I think the biggest letdown for this minifigure for me is definitely the cowl piece. The Patterson Batsuit is probably one of my favourite live action Batsuits, and this cowl just does not work for it. And for his head print, he has the standard Batman or Bruce Wayne face with the bandana piece. And as Patterson was the first live action Batman to actually show the eye makeup, and I thought if they made a new cowl, they could have had it so it aligns perfectly. So this could have been the first Batman minifigure for live action, which actually shows his eyes rather than the bandana. So I think that was a bit of a missed opportunity. And he also comes with a second head, which is very unusual for Batman minifigures. We get a Bruce Wayne head, which I think looks really great and actually accurate to Patterson's face. I do believe this was used for, I think, Tom Riddle as well. And he has kind of a serious face and then an angry face. And I don't know why Lego included this. Maybe they realized that the cowl piece didn't work, so this is like an alternative. Perhaps maybe they originally intended to use the dual molded cowl, which has the eyes molded in, like we saw released last year. So overall, yeah, I think this is quite a disappointing minifigure. I would have loved to have seen a new cowl piece and some better printing for it. And hopefully for the sequel, we'll see an updated version with improved printing and a cowl. Or maybe if they do like a big collector's edition for this Batmobile, we might get a better minifigure there then. And up next we have the Penguin minifigure, was played by Colin Farrell, who looked completely unrecognizable in the role. And I think this is a really great looking minifigure. I love the torso and leg printing. It's a really nice jacket print. As well as I think the face print also works really well. He has a kind of smirk face and then an angry expression. I think the only negative about this minifigure is probably the hairpiece. It's not entirely accurate to the movie, but I think it works well enough for this minifigure where I don't think it's too much of a detractor for it. And he does come with some really cool accessories. We get the classic Lego machine gun, which we don't see as often as we used to. So it's always nice when this pops up in sets. And at the time, I think this was the first introduction of the new stud shooter. So he has kind of like a rocket launcher stud shooter, which can fire if you just click on the top there. So two really cool accessories, and it's a really nice minifigure, and definitely my favorite from this set. Now let's take a look at the Batmobile. And I really enjoy the way it looked in the film. I'm glad they made it look like a car again, and I'm a big fan of muscle cars, so I thought it looked really cool. So taking a look at the different angles of the car, we can see how it looks really accurate to the movie, and it's a really great build. The highlight of the build for me is definitely the engine. It looks really impressive. I remember it being a very fun build. It also comes with some blue flame pieces, which looks really great. Just like in the movie when he turns it on for the first time and it starts igniting with the blue flames. It's a really nice touch that LEGO included it. It's one of the coolest scenes from the film in my opinion. And for play features, it does come with two push missiles. If we take a look at the front of the Batmobile, we can see them inside there. But we see here, if we just push the top down there, they will fire out. I think it's really nice that they include it in a really subtle way, because lots of Batmobiles, they kind of stick these stud shooters on the side of them. I think it can kind of ruin the aesthetic of the build sometimes. Now to open the Batmobile up, you just have to rip off the roof, and then you can fit your Batman minifigure inside there. And it is a two-seater. So overall, I think this is a really great set. As a big fan of the movie, I really love it. They did a great job translating the Batmobile into Lego form. As well as it was a really great price, it was only $24.99 here, and you get over 390 pieces. And I do believe this set is still quite cheap to pick up. It hasn't really increased in price. I think it might be even decreased in some places. So, if you enjoyed the film, or you're enjoying the Penguin, or you're collecting Batmobiles, this would be a really fun one to add to your collection. As well as if you're just into like muscle cars and Lego cars in general, it's a really nice build, which is very easily modifiable. So it's a really great set. The only negative for me is the Batman minifigure. I just think, the cowl piece really doesn't work, and the lack of printing kind of ruins it a bit. So I'll probably give this set an 8.5. It's really great value for money and a great build, and the Penguin minifigure is really nice. But that'll do it for the end of the review. Tell me, do you own this set? Are you planning to get this set? Or do you just not like it? But as always, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you'll have an amazing week. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.